All right, Mayo. Guys, you might want to pay attention. Where my list go? One, we only want the egg yolk, no egg white. To get egg yolk from egg white, I do not want to see you take two shells and move them between the two. That is a higher chance of cracking that egg yolk. I want the egg whites. We're going to use them for a future project, and they freeze very, very well. You don't need anything. Clean hand. Right in, scoop it out. Yolk, clean whites. It's that simple. We're going to add just a pinch of salt, a little pinch pepper. This is no. We're gonna have an English class very quickly. All right, it's saying I've got bad. Uh, let's try this again. All right. All right, we're gonna get started again. Hopefully this works for a little bit. All right. So first thing you're gonna do, you're gonna add about a teaspoon of vinegar. That's why I have these guys. Just a little bit. You can add more later. Then we're gonna start mixing. What I want to get is a nice pale yellow color, or pale yellow color. I have not added any oil yet. This is just egg yolk and vinegar. This is one of those recipes that all requires. If you guys just throw all this stuff into a bowl, you're going to make an oil slick, and I know that you didn't pay attention. Make sure you give it a good whisk before you ever start adding oil. Then we're going to add oil, just some drops at a time. What we're doing is we're creating an emulsion. What an emulsion is normally oil and water do not mix. We use a protein that's called lecithin. It is found in mustard. It is found in egg yolks. It is found in soy. What that does is it allows to bind to the outside of the water molecules and lets them be suspended in the oil. Start off slowly. If you start off too fast, this will break and you'll have an oil slick. It takes about a cup. That's why I have that tilde. That's that sign next to a cup. It is about a cup of oil. Sometimes it needs more. Sometimes it needs less. It is just until you get it right. With these first editions, I'm making sure everything is incorporated before I start adding more. What you if you change your vinegar, if you change your oil, it will change the flavor. I will let you guys decide what flavor of mayo you want to make, but it is going to be flavors added at the end. I want to see your mayo before you get to add your flavors to it. My back table. I'm seeing phones out. That is not great to see. If you're noticing, it's getting thicker as I work. Everyone's had mayo before. You've seen mayo, right? That's the thickness we're looking for. So this is going to be a richer, better mayo than what you guys are used to. The reason why is that we have a lot less filler in there. Notice how it's getting lighter as I'm adding more and more oil into it. We're getting really, really close. Who here's heard the term aioli? All that word is fancy mayo. If I use garlic aioli, if I add garlic to this is now a garlic aioli. We're going to add just a little bit more oil. Taste it for seasoning. Needs a little bit more salt. But that's my mayo, the egg yolk. So it's going to have a different tint based on what you put in it. So typical mayos that you get from a grocery store. Let me stop this guy.